How do you want me to start?
Like usual. Okay, it's Adam from...
Hi, it's Adam from the Hobby Man.
Yeah, you have
Part
to
of
do
the
it
Hearns group.
over it, yes. Not like that.
What do you want me to do? Hey, it's Adam from the Hearns.
Yes.
We're at the Hobby Man today.
Okay.
Hi, it's Adam from the Hobby Man. We're here today talking about beginner aircraft. We'll go through a couple of them. We'll start off with some of the littler guys. Best bet for beginner aircraft is a high wing trainer. So we go with a high wing aircraft because we got the majority of the weight under the wing, so it's a lot easier to control. These little ones are a great little one for small parks, indoors, things like that. They do get buffered with the wind, so your days are very limited. We've also got the little Trojan as well. Now this has got a beginner mode built into it, so it limits the amount of roll and pitch it'll actually do. It's wise to get a ready to fly one first. That way everything's in the box. You don't have to worry about buying a controller or extra batteries or a charger. Everything's in the box ready to go. The Horizon products now have safe technology in them. So these modes are all operated off a switch. So you've got the beginner mode, which before I mentioned limits the roll and the pitch on the aircraft. As you progress and get better at flying, you can flick it up into the next couple of modes. So obviously you've got intermediate, and then you've got the advanced or experienced mode, which will allow you to do a full roll, but will still have stabilization as well. The Cub here as well has the same feature as well, has a beginner mode. Start off slow steps, then you can progress as you get better and better. You can move up those steps into the advanced or experienced mode to be able to do your full rolls. Now, if you've got a bit more of an area, like a large football area, the larger models are a lot heavier. They penetrate the air a lot better. So you can fly them when there's a bit more of a breezy day. So you're not limited on if the wind's blowing 10, 12 k's an hour. These guys will still fly. This is the new FMS Ranger. This also has a stability gyro module in there as well. It has a beginner mode. It limits you to banking about, I think it's about that far from memory. So it doesn't matter how far you pull the stick, it won't bank any further than that. The next switch position is the off position. Probably not the way I would have it set up. You may be able to program it later on. And then you've got the third position, which is an optimized gyro position, which allows you to do a full roll, but still gives you gyro stabilization as well. If you can stretch the budget even further, you've got the Carbon Cub S Plus here. This guy's a lot dearer than a typical ready to fly trainer. This has GPS built into it. Now what that enables you to do is you can power up your plane in the pit area or on the football field. You taxi it out into the middle. You hold your button down. It arms the GPS position. As you take off, if you sort of disorientate and sort of don't want to land it yourself for the first couple of goes, you can push the button again and it'll automatically land for you where it took off from. So it's a great little feature for the beginners that are struggling with their landings. It also has a geo fence, so if the plane gets too far, it'll actually hit that invisible fence line and turn around and start coming back the other way. If you sort of need a little bit of a break and can't see it, you've also got the hold pattern, so it'll actually do like a circuit in the air until you repress the hold button again. It also has the beginner mode, the intermediate mode and the experience mode, so you can flick it up into those different modes as well. We have had a customer not long ago. He bought one, never flown a plane before, and we've been dealing with him for probably a couple of weeks now, and he's improving every week with this. So we're slowly going up into the steps with him at the local club, and that's probably about it for your first beginner plane. Now I'll just show you one that everyone comes in and comments about. Now they all want something that looks good and is fast. So I bought this one down. Everyone wants a lovely jet. This is not a first time plane. It looks good on the ground, you put it together, you'll go to take off and it'll last literally probably 2 seconds. So when looking for a plane, go for your high wing trainers first and work your way up. Go from high wing, then go to a low wing sports plane. It will give you a lot of stability as well, and then maybe go a warbird or something like that. Then progress slowly up into a 3D plane, and then go up into a jet. This one for a second.
Yeah. So what's the moral of the story?
Start off at a beginner level. Everyone's done it. Doesn't matter how many times you crash it, you can repair it, get back flying again. It's all about getting flight time and getting your confidence to fly. Your first model, most guys will smash their first model to bits, but that's what glue's for. You put it back together and you go again and again and again and again. When you're confident, then step up to your nicer planes and start working out which ones you want to fly, whether it's scale, aerobatics. If you want to go into the jets later on, that's fine, but get your practice and your skills up first before you just jump right up into the deep end first.
Well, thanks for this.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.